Well, good morning, guys. Big A coming to you live from the station camp Greenway. What a great day. It's overcast out here, not too hot. Getting a little exercise. Went to the Y this morning, ran a few miles and swam a few laps and got in the hot tub, and I'm fired up this morning. And I'm ready to talk about attitude. Man, there's a couple of things I want to mention to you guys today that has so inspired me this week, and it's simply attitude. How to turn your attitude into success. And let me tell you how to do that. You ever been around somebody that just drags you down? It doesn't matter what happens, you know, they would be disappointed regardless of what happened in their life. Two things this week have absolutely given me another vote of confidence with people with great attitudes. One of them is a young girl, 29 years old, that was on America's Got Talent. This girl at 19 years old went deaf. She spent the next 10 years hiring coaches, learning to do things that she could do earlier. She could sing at 19 years old, but then she got this disease, this rare disease. She became deaf. She didn't allow it to hold her down. And she got that golden button where Simon stood up and hit it and the confetti went everywhere. And it was an emotional time. I mean, if you haven't watched it, go to my website, my Facebook post yesterday, and look at this girl singing. It was amazing what she did. There was another thing that happened this week that absolutely inspired me, the way he handled this. Jim Cockrum, he's the guy that wrote the Silent Sales Machine. He's the Amazon guy, Mr. Amazon I call him, and eBay. We're in a mastermind group together. But man, his house burned down Tuesday. Lightning hit his house. Within an hour, he was on Facebook Live praising God for salvaging his family and his pets. And he showed the house in the video, and he said, you know what? This is stuff, right? We can replace stuff. Can't replace my family. And he said, I'm just so grateful. Well, listen, how could anybody do that in a time like that, an hour after your house burns to the ground, have an attitude of being grateful? It's people like Jim Cockrum. And I'm going to tell you, he's absolutely elevated my confidence, not only in his ability to change his attitude, but him as an individual. What about you? How do you look at things when things in your life happen bad and you say, Big A, you have no idea what's happened to me? No, I don't. And there's bad things that have happened to me too. You know, bad things happen to good people. But what we can control is our attitude. Quite honestly, it's the only thing that we can control is our attitude. Dan Miller received some news a couple of weeks ago, and we were talking about it in our mastermind group, and it would have been news a lot of people would have thrown in the towel and said, what are we going to do? You know what Dan said? I wonder what opportunity this is going to open. And I love that. I wanted to run up in front of the room and hug his neck. I love being around guys like this that challenge me, that help me look at things in a positive light, not in a negative light. Something bad could happen to us today. It may happen to me. And the way I respond to it is not going to only affect me, but it's going to affect my family, people that I'm leading, people that I'm an influencer to. People are watching us, and we've got to have a positive attitude. I promise you, it is one of the keys to your success, being able to develop a great mindset, being able to develop an attitude of, I wonder what opportunity this is going to open for me. Not, I'm going to crawl under my desk in a fetal position and never come out. Guys, we've got to change our attitude to look for the opportunities. We've got to be men like Jim Cockrum that says, you know what, this is stuff. Praise God that my family didn't get hurt. I am so thankful that nothing devastating happened to my family. And I'll replace this stuff. It's just stuff. Man, Jim, thank you, buddy. You have no idea at how inspirational your attitude was to me this week in light of you losing your house. Well, guys, listen, go out there today, and when things happen to you, look at it as a way for a new opportunity, not as a means of devastation. Well, I got another lap or two to go. I got to get after it. You guys have a great day. Big A coming to you live. You know where. the Station Camp Greenway. Have a great week. We'll see you.